Welcome back to another edition of Mill Creek Range. Today, which is June 15 of 24, I went to my first cowboy action shoot. Been wanting to do this for a long time, but one, many years ago, finances, then two, traveling for work inhibited me from really participating. So over the years, I bought a few things here and there, getting ready to anticipate on one day finally getting to attend to one of these functions and do a little bit of shooting in it. So today I was able to accomplish that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience. It was fun, okay? Now the gentleman that was there, that's probably about 10, maybe 12 of us. I don't recall the actual number. But I would say ages varied from probably mid to late 30s to probably 80. And majority of the gentlemen was probably from the late 60s to early 80 time age frame. So I felt a little young there, but it was all good. Enjoyed it. So not doing SAS, Single Action Shooting Society. Just SAS just really doesn't fit my persona, my thinking of cowboy action shooting. SAS, I'm sure, is fun. SAS is a lot more, I'll say, athletically challenging. And SAS is definitely more non-budget friendly. You need slicked up guns. So what I shot in was NCOWS, NCOWS. It's National Congress of Old West Shootist. That is the organization. So, readjust myself here. So all I had to have today to shoot was a revolver and a rifle. It could have been trap door, it could have been a rolling block, it could have been any of the other, or a lever. And so I shot with my Winchester, original Winchester 1873s, and I say threes as in plural because I'll explain here in a moment. And then I shot with my Cimarron MP523, which is chambered in 44 WCF, same as my two Winchesters, and shot black powder. So trying to think now, the segment that I shot in was gunfighter, Old West gunfighter. I shot revolver at cross draw. Was going to do right hand draw from the right side, but thought, depending on if I'm sitting down a lot during the matches, between matches, I want to be a little more comfortable, so I just chose to do cross draw. So starting out, I started out with this one here is 130 years old. It was made in 1893, and it's chambered in 44 WCF, or what we call 4440. Again, it's a model 73. The problem, its action actually works better than my other one, and the reason being is it's a little more wore out. But it just works a lot easier than the other one. The other one has not been shot near as much as this one here. So its action is a little bit more, feels like newer, even though it is older. But the bore in this one here, I'm just gotta have to break down and realize the bore is wore out. There's not a lot of rifling visible in it. The bore seemed to be a little tighter on circumference than this one here. I think this one here slugged out at about, I want to say 0.430, maybe 0.431. This one slugged out at 0.433. So the first two stations that I shot, air targets ranged from probably 50 yards out to almost 100 yards. And with this rifle here, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with it. So after station 2, I asked if it would be okay if I changed up my rifle. They said as long as it was the same, basically that it was a lever action, yes, I could. So I did. So I retired this one for the match, and I went to this one. Now, this one here has got a 20-inch octagonal barrel. This one here has got a 24-inch octagonal barrel. This rifle here, manufactured in 1879. It's coming up on its 145th birthday. So, even though the bore is oversized to 0.433, the grooves, the rifling, is still very prominent. So I've been told that it was very common to have a brand new 73 with a oversized bore. They just really didn't shoot for tight tolerances. Thus, the reason we have those 1 of 1000s. They pick it at it's the best quality, and they sold for a more premium price. The others, they basically were what they were. So the bullets I shot through both of these was, put this down, I bought them from Buffalo Arms. They are the 222 grain, 0.429 hollow base. So the base expands with black powder to fit the rifling. So apparently I wasn't getting, there's just not enough rifling in this one here to stabilize the bullet. This one here, I think I only missed on the last two stations. I think there's only 4 stations. There's either 4 or 5 stations we shot. I shot at the last 2 stations. I think I only missed 2 targets on the far distance targets with it. So this one here performed much better. So I'm going to work with it a little bit with a different bullet. My large lube groove, I think I'm going to unsize them out of the mold, and so they should come out of the mold about 0.431, maybe 0.432. I know I've chambered a 0.432 inside of this one before. 0.433, couldn't get it to chamber. So I'm going to try a 0.432, see how those run. So maybe we'll do a video up on that later on. But yeah, this gun here, I think for what it was, for my first time shooting, I didn't go out there and set no records. I was just mainly filling out the procedures, filling out how each station was. Just, again, having fun, but also learning something new and having fun while doing it. We shot a total of 20 rounds rifle, 20 rounds pistol, and yeah, had fun. Now the pistol targets was much closer, and some of them was a little bit challenging to hit because you would kind of get to trying to rush the shot because you had your timer going. You kind of rush a shot, and one that should have been an easy shot you'd miss, and then one that was a much smaller plate, a little bit further out, you'd wind up and hit it. So yeah, it was fun. But that was my experience. I will, in the end, I'll kind of put up a few pictures that my wife took. Nothing extravagant, so don't get your hopes up. With that, hope that I didn't keep this too long. And like, share, subscribe. Put down inside of the comments any suggestions that you would like to see, or any suggestions that you'd like to give on your experience in competitive cowboy action shooting. Would love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Yeah. So with that, keep your powder dry. Hope to see you on down the trail sometime. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. Now I got to get my cigar lit. Gotta finish it up. Oh, I almost forgot. Now I get to go home and do some cleaning. Black powder, gotta love it. See you next time.